but I don't know which one. I'm not in the. Let me quickly just go over see if I can figure out where it was. I sent you a message, by the way. I think I know where the map is for the Leonia west. Sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah, because it's weird because most of them it's marked on the map. That one it isn't. So, I mean, you know, I don't really want. I don't mind like wandering around looking for it, but I just thought it was a bit weird that part didn't have a map. And I also I was trying to figure out how to get to that bit above that poison swamp. You know, like you can go underneath it, there's that town below it. But I couldn't figure out how to get to whatever the fuck was on top of it.
Right. Well, I think I know the cave.
Yeah. What's the name of it?
I think it's called Murkwater Cave.
Oh. I'm not sure if I've been there. Have you done any of the Dragon Communion stuff as well?
I haven't bought any of it. But I know of it. I haven't
Yeah.
Because I've got a Dragon Heart, but I haven't spent it at one of them.
Yeah.
But I think it gives you fire breath or something, maybe. Or
yeah. I also noticed that you can get dragon grease as well. Have you found that? Have you seen that?
Dragon wound grease, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's good on dragons or if it's bad on dragons.
Well,
on other things.
when I was finding stuff to use to beat that guy, I scrolled past the dragon grease and I was like, yeah, dragon wound grease, right? And it says coats ornament granting special dragon attacks to your weapon, I guess.
Yeah.
So
which is so strange.
What could that do? I was feeling like maybe as you swing it, shoot fire or something, you know, or that's what I was assuming.
It's a very good point there. I've also just taken on a dragon, and dragon wound grease you would think would have been very good. But I remember reading it, and it was like, you do a dragon attack, so it's not going to be good against dragons.
Yeah.
But I should have just tried it.
Yeah.
And it's strange. Yeah, it's a strange... Those stats are a bit... those not stats, those status effects. It's sometimes hard to know what's going to be effective.
Yeah, you just have to trial and error, don't you? Sometimes
Yeah, you have to do certain attack and see what the number is.
Yeah, that's kind of what I do.
Very similar.
It's a bit like Pokemon. You gotta find the weakness. I've always kind of enjoyed that. It makes you kind of have to experiment a bit, you know, play around. Because sometimes you're like, "Fuck, this is so hard," and then as soon as you attack the enemy with fire, and then it's like, "Oh, that's the secret," you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just read the note that guy gave me about having the secret to this town or whatever, and he said I've got to light the candles in 3 towers or something.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So, I don't know where those are. I assume that they are maybe in the town, but
yeah,
who knows? But I'm just I'm sort of batting my way through the town, but I kind of want to see if I can do that.
Just having a look. I thought you can find notes that impart information.
Yeah, that's right. Some of them are quite cool, and other ones are seem utterly useless.
That's literally what you just read. So I've just remembered I bought one, but I haven't read it. But now I can't find it because I didn't see it in the list of the notes.
They all look the same, like.
Oh, okay, I've got it now. Which it wasn't the name that I was expecting. Yeah, so I've just discovered something. That's good. Yeah, so just to, I'll come find you in a sec. The telescope in the opening area. There's a cave not too far from there.
Yeah.
Northeast of that, which is an interesting cave. So if you've not been there, you have to see what you think of that NPC.
Northeast. Yeah, I don't think I really explored around there too much. That was like one of the earliest places I started wandering around, and then I got killed by a giant, and then I was like, I just like decided to go to the castle instead. Let me have a quick look on my map.
I'm just gonna get another beer.
Oh, nice one.
So what do you call it? Desperado.
Oh yeah, Dolce got like that. I used to drink it quite a lot, but I don't know. I suppose I associate it too much with like. Yeah, I used to drink it. I used to drink it so much.
Yeah, they're easy to drink. Because they got like a bit of a tequila flavour to them. Right?
Yeah, I do like them. They can be a bit sweet or something. I think too many of them are a little bit.
They're very easy to drink, but I can imagine after a few, yeah, probably get sweet.
But yeah, I used to drink them.
Like summer's day drink.
Yeah, I used to drink them quite a lot. I kind of associate them with sort of like clubs and stuff. Like I always used to drink them at like clubs. So I'd always go for a Desperados over like a Budweiser or whatever.
Yeah, they're better than that. I'm gonna sound old now, but the last time I went clubbing, there were any Desperados.
Yeah.
I feel like I've only just noticed them recently. They've probably been around for a while.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, I haven't been clubbing in quite a while, but for some reason always associate them with like partying, but.
Yeah, solid.
Right, I'm in that town, so let me know.
Whereabouts in the town?
Do you know? Yeah, right. I'm by. Hang on, I'm fighting like these guys. I am by. There's like the main. I imagine it is the main gate into the town itself. It's quite tall. Hang on. I'll have a better look around when I'm getting my ass kicked elsewhere. Yeah, right. So it is.
Any shares about?
None that I can see. I am nearby. To the left looks like. If I'm looking at the gate to its left is sort of like a tower that looks like it might have a bell in it or something.
Okay.
With a cliff behind it. This is.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll put mine down by the gate as soon as people stop shooting at me.
Yeah, and there's a lot of like purple flowers around. And there's a little. Oh, it's one of them statues of whatever they're called that respawns you right at the gate.
Well, I'm gonna put my thing down by the gate on the path.
This area looks ridiculously good. I love this town. I don't know what it is, Dennis.
I like Sally. I think it's really cool.
I love there's like the fogginess of it as well.
Yeah.
You should try and play Silent Hill if you can at some point. So you can get a hold of an old PS2 copy and play Silent Hill 2 or 3.
It's not a PS5 port that does it justice.
No, they brought out the remake on PS3, and it's just I wouldn't even bother with it. But I could send you my copy or something. Yeah,
I see some people over there. No.
Right, I've got to find these whatever he said, candles or some shit.
I've done it. I'll be honest, I can't completely remember where you need to go, but I have done it.
Yeah, he said, what does he say? Let me read it again quickly. It's
You gotta light 3 of the,
light 3 flames atop the candle towers to break the seal.
So you can...
I need to get a bit higher up.
You see that tower there?
Yeah. Ah, okay. Yeah.
So I just saw that, so I just pointed it out. But as to exactly again how to get to the ladder, it looks like you have to go. Well, you gotta get on top of that roof. So
Makes me wonder if sometimes the horse is necessary for things, but I don't feel like they would make it necessary. Like stuff that you require for like progression, I feel like they wouldn't make it necessary.
yeah, it's a good point. Is there a certain thing that you can only use the horse for? I think the horse just makes things easier a bit, rather than necessary. I'm sure someone will do no horse runs.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously take forever. But...
There's a guy who I sort of quite enjoyed watching his videos a little bit on various things, but he's like, can you beat Dark Souls 1 with only fire bombs? And this madman, oh my god, this madman like went and done it, and it took him so long. But there was another one where it was like, can you beat? Actually, it was harder to do Dark Souls 3 with fire bombs than it was to do Dark Souls 1, because of like the limit of the amount that you have or something. So what he had to do is he had to run to the. You can only carry something like 10 at a time or 20 at a time. So what he had to do is have 10 bombs in his inventory, run to the boss fog, and then drop 10 at the boss fog, and then keep going back and forwards. So there was like 90 of them at the boss fog. And then and then every time he picked them up, he had to throw 10 bombs and then run back to the fog, and then throw 10 more bombs. Because you can pick up the items through the fog wall.
Right.
And that crazy guy done it. Was it worth it? Who knows?
He's got him for me now.
This looks like you can get onto the... Oh wow, we didn't go up this way before, did we? Or did we come from this way? Ooh, a tree thing, one of them golden seeds.
Yeah.
We might be able to get onto the roof this way, onto this tree here.
Alright.
I love that they've added a jump button. It feels so much more like...
Yeah.
The movement feels so much...
You have to like
better now.
carefully line up the drop, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Like Assassin's Creed now.
Now what?
Imagine.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Fucking this crazy bow guy up there. I imagine From Software being From Soft, I imagine you can do it without horse.
Yeah.
They wouldn't.
I don't think we can. I think we have to go to the edge of the. Go from here.
Yeah. I imagine that's one of your towers, and then I'm looking at towers that look similar. That one over there has got a ladder on it, and maybe this one to my left here. So. Oh, have you noticed you can get arrows that have like glowstone on them, which is quite fun.
Glowstone?
Like you can shoot like an arrow with like a marker on it.
That bloody thing.
Did you fall off? What happened
It's
there?
like, it goes instantly. I don't even know if it's back here now. It's behind you.
Hang on, let me.
Turn around.
Oh yeah, what? I didn't. What? I didn't realise they. Do they move around then?
Ah,
I always thought.
so
I
it's
thought.
back over there now, I think.
I know.
It's on the roof behind you.
I never thought they moved. I thought they just stayed in one spot the whole time.
Those ones are a bit different. They're like, they'll disappear quickly, but I think they pop up somewhere else.
Oh, let me try this out. Right, so let's see if I can mark. All right, let's see if we can mark it. We need to get over there. Let me shoot with my arrow. There we go. Oh,
Okay, yeah, that's what you're saying.
Hell yeah.
See if you get that dude with it.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
shoot.
quickly.
Yeah. Wow. What the fuck?
No, I fell. Carry on, I'll be back in a sec. You gotta climb all the way back up.
There we go. I just killed him with colourful arrows, which done a surprisingly like large amount of damage. I didn't think they would do that much damage, but they did.
Colourful arrows, that was cool.
They're called what are they called? Rainbow something. Rainbow stone arrow.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. They're essentially like the. Oh fuck! I just fell down to the next bit. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I've always had like when I was sort of really into Dark Souls 1 and I was doing like stacks of playthroughs, I always wanted to try and do like a shield only run or something, and then that would encourage you to use the shields with like the spikes on them or whatever, just to try it.
Yeah, because you never bother, but well, I don't. But they are. I'm sure that would work.
They're often not great. But there might be a way to, because these games are quite fun in the way that you can kind of optimize really dumb shit sometimes. Like, I think a guy in Dark Souls 2 managed to get that ladle to do something like 1,000 damage with like a riposte at one point. I don't know how, but
That's funny. Yeah. Ladle. If there's a drag weapon, someone's gonna beat the game with it.
yeah, yeah. How do
So
I
I think I'd start off in the same place that you did. And that's where a horse would certainly be helpful.
Yeah.
But
I
can't
think-
do a horse on
I think I'm looking pretty gravy right about now. I'm nearly on. I'm nearly at that tower, so as long as this fucker don't knock me off.
Are you going a different way? Yeah, that's the... Yeah.
Oh, there's a narrow bit. Oh, sick. Yeah, they definitely want you to use the horse here. This is a big jump to make, like on foot. You can do it, but it's a bit risky. There we go. It wasn't too bad.
Ladder ahead, thank you.
Ladder ahead. Fuck off. I hate it when people are like the most obvious fucking thing ever. Alright, light it. Okay, let's go. The seal was broken in town. So I imagine this was something that you could have figured out without that guy telling you. And maybe...
I actually did, not in the brag.
Yeah.
But if you'd have gone up those stairs and you'd have seen that thing, you're like, oh, I could go up to the roof.
But I've literally just... And to that information, I've literally just given that guy the ability to let the other old gods in or whatever.
Yeah.
I've given him that needle to let fucking Cthulhu come through.
Did you give it to him?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. And he just gave me this fucking handkerchief with this fucking note scrawled on it, being like, just light the fires, idiot, you fucking...
Yeah.
I feel like this is some. If you were observant enough, you could probably figure this out, right? We kind of like we kind of like breezed through the. I kind of like breezed through the town a little bit earlier though. We kind of like went in and then went back out again. So. Right. Oh, so this is unlocking individual doors. This isn't unlocking like all of the doors. It's
individual doors.
Oh, I fell down back down to the bottom. That just means I've got.
Start the next one.
Okay, I need to get back up again.
You might. No. It's near the stairs.
What, the last one?
So I can see you down there. Look straight ahead.
Yeah. Oh, if I jump off that balcony up there, I can get down to it. Or if I had a horse, I could probably just jump straight onto the roof.
Yeah, I'm trying to think how.
Is this? Can you bring a horse in here then? Is this like? Can you ride?
You can.
Yeah.
I think you can.
This is a little bit finicky on foot. Like I'm up there, but you got to do some sort of slightly weird jumps, which is pretty cool.
They've obviously planned it for that you can. You can
Yeah.
do it without.
Yeah. The bell tower, perhaps.
So every stair I think will be broken now. So
Yeah.
everywhere there was a bit there you can go.
He said, yeah, there you go. I just saw the one on the big one over there. That one's gone now, so. That's cool as well. It's like not just find a key, it's like do this thing to get further. So far, there's just a lot of variety in how you can how you have to progress.
Yeah.
Right.
So, do you remember where all the seals were?
I remember one of them. I remember two of them. I remember three of them. I remember four of them. Oh.
I will say that I haven't found a mimic chest yet.
Yeah, I know. I'm almost. I was going to ask, but I wasn't sure.
It's not to say that I don't think there won't be one, because I sort of
There's
think
got. They will do something, or they will do something to fuck with you anyway. They'll make like a mimic joke before fucking you over or something.
Yeah.
They'll do something to call back to the mimics at least, surely.
I think I haven't seen enough trap chests yet, so there's still something to go. So I can't. Yeah, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
I think there was the one around here.
Have a look. I was just adjusting my equipment. I put the bow on and then I was like
There's
heavy low.
one there.
There's also some items I need to try and pick up with.
I know it's second nature now that you hit the chest before you open it.
Yeah, I know. I thought Dark Souls 2 was quite good in that if you hit a chest too many times, you break it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a little pointless, but... And I also thought Dark Souls 2 was brutal in that enemies could break chests, so you had to try and protect them.
So I lost a few chests just because fights happened near them.
Yeah.
And they got broken in the battle.
I was replaying Dark Souls 2, like not long before I got the PS5. I was streaming it on Twitch for funsies, and having quite a good time actually. And yeah, I was really enjoying it. But I was playing the Scholar of the First Sin edition, which is the edition of it that I haven't played. And there's
that's the only one that I have played.
yeah, there's a few changes in there from what I've heard, but and yeah, I'm noticing things as I play through it, which I didn't remember before the same way. So, like just stuff like enemy placements or certain enemies in certain areas, or like items that are just like I'd not noticed before that just been moved and stuff. Oh, there's one here. Oh. The imbued sword key. I found another one of those. They're like the imbued sword keys are for.
It's a useful item, actually. Is all I'm saying.
It's what? Sorry.
It's a useful item.
Yeah. Okay. Because I know you got the other sword keys that open the thing, right? But I can't. Yeah, that was the starting gift I picked. I was like, just always go for the key, you know. Boiled prawns.
Yeah.
But I mean, Dulcie was like, pick the boiled prawns. I'm like, look, they're not going to be useful. But I haven't found a single boiled prawn yet, so maybe they're like.
I have no idea what prawns do.
I haven't found one yet in the game. Hang on, I just want to run off and grab. I can see some items that are winding me up, so let me just see if I can get them.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, there was it could still be the best thing in the game.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You got the stone sword key?
I have got one, yeah.
I'm trying to think. I either got that or I got I don't think I did get the stone sword key. I got another one.
Yeah, I went with the stone sword key.
There's an imbued key and a stone sword key.
Oh, is it? Yeah, yeah.
I think my gift was different. I remember thinking I made the right choice, but I can't remember what it was now.
Yeah. If there's sort of a thing with a vague description, I'll always go for that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Something that's a bit sort of like has no use or whatever.
Yeah.
Always pick that one. I always thought the best. I feel like the best one from Dark Souls 1 was the coolest one was the old witch's ring. If you picked that one, it let you talk to Quelaag like early.
Oh, okay.
It let you speak her language. You could get the ring, but it was like very late game. But that let you essentially that essentially let you talk to Quelaag when you otherwise wouldn't have been able to. It's like more of a lore one. Like it's good for the lore. But the other ones are all sort of like usually just like consumables or whatever, you know.
Yeah. I don't even know if I ever did speak to Quelaag.
Oh, no.
But
It's awesome. Talking to Quelaag is what. Talking to Quelaag is what has made all those fans obsessed with her. Because she has got a bloody awesome backstory. Like she's so interesting. When you talk to her, she's super interesting. Oh, sick! The Staff of Loss. That sounds cool.
Oh yeah, Staff of Loss.
The staff is missing its glintstone, wielded by sorcerers who believe that discovery comes through acts of. Oh shit! Hang on, I can't. Just lost it.
You lost connection?
No, I pressed the wrong button and I lost the thing I was reading. Aestheticism. This staff is only capable of casting invisibility sorceries, but that is reason enough for some to wield it. I don't know what that sorcery is. But yeah, no. When you talk to Quelaag, she thinks that you. Sorry, not Quelaag. I was talking about Quelaag. What I meant to say was her. I meant her sister, the one downstairs.
Yeah, like by the bonfire.
Yeah, that's right. You can talk to her, and she thinks that you're her sister because she can only talk.
Oh, you put the ring on.
Yeah. Cool. Right, let's go in then. She thinks that you're her sister, and she's like, "Oh my god, it hurts so much, sister." Blah, 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 blah. And then you're like, "Oh my god, I literally just killed your sister, and now I'm pretending to be that sister." It's like, no, and then like the fans are always joking around. It's like, "It's alright, I'll be your new sister. I'll look after you." It's like really creepy fans. The Souls fans base are quite an interesting bunch.
Yeah.
Oh. Skelebones. Man, what the fuck's up with this HP on these guys? I love it when they like break apart when you backstab them. Stay down, bitch! Oh, I missed him. I'm like I'm like proper addicted to I have no idea.
I just came back up. Well, no, it's
No,
not.
I don't know. You got like fucked. I have no idea what happened, but it looked cool and very aggressive. Oh, look at that view, fuck.
Yeah.
I do like the way the Erd trees really like, yeah, remind you that they're there. I also love that by default the HUD turns off. I think that's really good. Like when you like full health or whatever, like
Yeah.
the display goes away. You can do that in the other games, but it's like most people don't do it because they don't realise it's an option in the menu.
Yeah. Yeah, it just clears the screen, which is good.
I'm gonna take a screenshot and do it. I'm gonna do it, mate. This pose, this JoJo pose, is just the sickest shit ever. The Dark Souls guys are like they're actually like they're big JoJo fans apparently. So which is like some anime. Have you got the same pose? Have you got this pose?
I will have it. Yeah, one sec. There we go.
Do it.
How do I get it to stay on?
Oh, this is called. The name of this pose is "What Do You Want?"
Oh, I'll put nod in thought. What do you want? Here it is.
Do it. Put your. Let's see, like back to back.
Oh yeah. How do I go back to? I have to face the
You
other way.
face
Oh, one
the
sec.
face yeah. Maybe that's it.
One sec. There we go.
Freeze. I feel like pretty dumb. Love it.
You're gonna be doing that pose like for the next few weeks, like wherever you go, you'll be like doing that pose.
I'm a posy sort of guy, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Mate, when I found that pose, I was like so happy. I'm like, I'm literally gonna like when I get around to being like doing like invasions and shit. I'm just gonna like wait in like just gonna stand in like doorways and shit like with that pose and wait for people.
We haven't been invaded since like
No, we haven't. No. I wonder why that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's satisfying smashing the skeletons when they're down. That's crazy looking.
The skull.
No, well, yeah, the skull is, but like just like that landscape there, where you can see like the actual like the game engines like rendering the shadows through the trees, and it like the rays are like shining creating shadows through the fog.
That's cool.
Ridiculous. I can't believe video games are at this point now. You know, it's crazy.
I know. There are moments, like just looking a bit over the town, over the left hand side. They really do come to the tree as well.
Yeah. That's just so like that's what next gen is for. You know, like yeah. I love the story in this game is really compelling as well. There seems like so much going on.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? Oh shit! Whoa! Did you see that? Did you see?
I saw it.
Mate,
and it was thankfully not on the path, so
it hit me directly.
Did it?
It hit me.
That was a thing.
It hit me directly, but I had done such a perfect dodge that it just went straight through me.
Oh well, iframes.
Yeah. Oh shit! Another one. It's shit like lagging past us. You see it?
Yeah.
So it's like so funny. Also, it feels so good to be playing a Souls game at like 60 frames a second as well.
Yeah.
You just feel like that's like the difference between 30 and 60 is just unbelievable. Who's doing that?
I don't know actually. Because
Have you been up this bit
saw
yet?
it was spawning, but once you get close enough,
Oh,
it stops spawning.
fucking hell! I got killed by that.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
Well, you got the new checkpoint.
Yeah. Yeah, cool.
So it's not
That's
too
cool.
far.
Let's get back up there.
But I've got to go find you. What's the name of that? Backstairs, I think.
Is there's the back streets, I think it says. Did it say back streets?
Oh, no, it might be Backstreet, yeah. I'm going to put it on the path. Away from the grass. It's weird when you like see it, but I'm like dancing around it, but you guys can't see me doing that. It's like, parallel world, I'm spinning my character around on the spot. You can see, it's actually kind of a bit hidden into the ground.
What, the sign?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes they are kind of hard to spot.
It's about where the path curves upwards.
Yeah, hang on. Oh, I just did the.
You cancelled it.
I accidentally cancelled it. Yeah, I've just redone it. Where the path is it down on the path where it curves up?
Yeah,
oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, I've noticed that sometimes it seems to. I don't know. I think the thing appears it goes too close to the ground, and sometimes it could end up going underneath it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what might be happening in some cases.
I think it probably is, because that like went under the ground. Oh, right. I'm behind you.
Yeah, I started like doing jump attacks on him, but he wasn't staggering. And I thought the other guy killed me, and I thought I could like take him down by. I thought I'd be able to stagger him out of an attack, but then he just didn't budge, and I was like, oh shit. I like how they've renamed the Ultra Great Swords now to Colossal Great Swords, which sounds way cooler.
Yeah.
I'm loving the flail.
Oh.
Oh shit! Oh, I forgot about it.
Yeah, that one spawned in a different spot, so I don't quite know
Yes.
what to say where they come in.
Oh, it like oh no, we've been invaded.
That really took a beeline for me, because I was...
Yeah, no, I saw it aim. I swear I saw the ball twist as well.
Yeah, I did like, it was a well-timed dodge, I'll say that.
Yeah.
So we've been invaded. Where is he?
Yeah, I always
Normally
think.
it showed the mark on the map, but it's just showing you on the map.
Oh, does it? Does it show the invader on the map?
Arrow, you'll see an arrow for like my location,
Yeah.
but it does the same for an invader, but I'm not seeing it now.
Oh, does it? Okay. That takes the element of surprise away a little bit, unless maybe Maybe it
The map being so huge or whatever.
yeah, you wouldn't like. You sometimes I imagine you just wouldn't be able to find them unless it does it when they're a
I
certain.
tried it.
Unless it only does it when they're a certain distance away, and then when they get closer, maybe it goes away.
I did it in the owner of the lanes, and that place is just huge.
Yeah,
As you know.
and it's hard to. I found myself getting lost there quite often. This is going to be the guy that's like leaning against the tombstone, waiting for. He had no. By the time he stood up, he had no help left. Yeah, I do find it harsh that. I also like to imagine that the kind of invaders I like are the scheming ones, the ones that will just watch you from a distance for a bit and just like kind of creep you out. Oh fuck. Are there like by the sounds of it, there are like invisibility spells.
Yeah, I think there are, actually.
Which is
I
quite
have one, but I haven't used it.
which is slightly worrying. Ooh. Oh, these are the guys from that cave.
Yeah. This one.
Whoa!
Oh, one of them's down.
I just got killed.
Good enough. He's nearly down.
I died.
Oh no.
I reckon I can run right through and touch the bonfire that I saw through that door.
Do it, and I will teleport there.
Yeah. And I can have my horse as well.
Yeah.
I reckon I can run right through and get that.
My sunshine will be there waiting as a welcome gift.
It's funny how the horse trivializes quite a lot of this. But I just made it to the top of the hill, no problem.
Yeah.
You gotta do a no horse run. Church of the Plague. That's a cool name.
I do quite. That's what I was saying earlier. Like when you go to certain places and the horses are there, and it's like this is designed for.
Oh, this is the. Is this the girl that he was talking about?
Oh, you've made it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then yeah.
She looks well.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll just summon you and then maybe I can talk to her. In case she gets
No
up.
guy with a okay, which is cool.
Sacramental bud. Sacred Tear. Yeah, I thought the Sacred Tears was like, I went through so much of the game and only found like one. And then when I went to a certain area near Morn, I picked up like 3 right next to each other. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they're useful, but yeah, it was weird. I sort of remember that myself. I was like.
I was a bit like, should I be finding this many? Why would like? Do you know what I mean? Like, it would be fun to do. It would be fun to do like a new game, and then just like run straight to all the really important shit and see how easy it makes everything.
Who's there? Well, it matters not. If you are wise, you will leave immediately. My flesh writhes with scarlet rot. It is a curse. Not to be meddled with by man. If you are wise, you will leave immediately. My flesh writhes. If you are wise, my flesh.
Okay, she's not too happy about her current condition, but it doesn't seem like I can do anything for her. Have you Have you met? I imagine you've met the that sort of sorcerer lady who's like chained up in the in like that basement of that place.
Right, go over there, guys. Sorcerer lady. I met someone called Selim.
I think that's her. I think she's got one of the big masks on, like the big helmets
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
But I tried talk. She won't talk to me. I don't really know.
Okay.
I can't get her to talk to me.
Okay, I think I know how you get to talk to you.
I tried a few things, right? I tried whacking her, and that just pissed her off. And then she attacked me with like, she cast one. She's chained up. I thought it was like I was half inclined to be like, I think it's a bug, but like, she's like chained up, and then I like whacked her, and then she summoned swords above her head that shot me, and I was like, oh shit. But then I pissed her off, and then I was like, oh, she's definitely not gonna. I couldn't even like trigger her dialogue where she's like, oh, this really hurts or whatever she says. But yeah, but then I went to the church and then gave it the tier, the thing that like unaggroes people, and went back and she's still saying the same shit. And I was like, well, what the fuck? What does she want of me? So I put on one of the masks that those guys wear, and nothing happened. And I was like, oh, fuck's sake. And then I tried using a healing stone to heal her. Like, I threw that at her, and you could see that it was visibly doing, like, the healing animation on her. And I was like, yeah, that's it. And then, like, no, nothing. She's still the same dialogue, so I just kind of gave up. I have no idea. Yeah.
I can't remember her not talking to me, but later there was something else. So
Yeah, she just kind of says like, "You're a shit, I hate you," sort of thing, and
yeah.
she's like, "You're a shit, so I don't want to be beaten anymore," and then she just sort of like doesn't really talk to you. Oh look, it's our favourite land octopus ovary. Yay.
What a freaking thing that was.
Isn't that one of the starting gifts? It might not be.
It might be, yeah. It might be. There's a head of it thing. Like, there's also like, there's other ones like raw meat dumpling and like, that's lovely.
Yeah. It doesn't sound like it does sound like something you would get in Japan.
Yeah, it does.
There you go, I've got one of them ovaries. So are you getting the items then as well?
Yeah, I've got ovaries as well.
That's good, because one of the annoying things I feel like about being summoned was you used to not really get much out of it. Like, you used to just be getting the souls, really, but now it seems the fact that you can pick items up, there's like more reason for you to. These guys here they point you towards like dungeons, don't they?
Yeah, caves. Have you seen, there's a dungeon, again, near the start. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna look at the email you sent me to see if it's on your map. Because you did.
Oh, mate.
Oh,
Is that desert? What is that down there? Oh.
right, that's fine. Yeah, sorry, I was distracted. Oh, there you are. Yes, this is probably one out. I wonder if I've been to this.
Look down in like a desert. Or, well, I mean, does that qualify? How big does a desert have to be a desert?
Yeah, well, when's it not? When does a beach become a desert? That's a good question. A big beach but a small desert.
Wonder what that is over there too. That looks cool. There's so many things. There's so many things in like, especially in the starting area. That's like that looks cool up there. I can't get up there though. It's too high and the bridge is broken.
Yeah.
This looks like a birdhouse over there. Oh, did I tell you about a film that I watched a few weeks ago called The Lighthouse? I don't.
I think you might have actually.
Oh
Yeah, I
mate,
forgot.
mate, it's so good. It's so good.
Oh, I need to watch that.
Really good. It's got William Dafoe in it,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
and he's a good bit of fun. His part in that is so good. What the fuck are you kidding me? What can the messages? Are dung. Be wary of jumping.
yeah.
There's a guy. I love watching other people get confused as well, like on their horses. When I first started the game, right, because they've changed the interact prompts from from X to triangle. Like when you see people like in the early game walk up to an NPC, they always do like a little hop because they're trying to talk to people. Like, and I was doing the same thing as well. Like. What's one of my favourite things about this game is how do I get there? You know, like it's really fun trying to figure out how to get to places. But yeah, how the fuck do I get there? The thing's pointing me in that direction, but it's not exactly helpful, you know. I didn't. I'm glad you pointed out that thing on the compass about where you are. I didn't notice that before.
Go up.
I want to kind of go towards the big head, but
Yeah.
I get a feel. I feel like they almost due a big boss, but the big boss is a.
Did we walk up from that path?
This is where we came from. Yeah, I think that's where we came from.
We'll get a bit closer. Oh. I don't want to. Yeah, it didn't work. Yeah, so when I was here and I didn't realise that you could start memorising, so I was just like legging it through.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't work the same way. In some games you just had to kill them twice, but in this game you actually have to keep like beat them when they're down. Oh, so close.
You're doing a good job then. Yeah.
Yes. There's a foothold like where I'm standing. To be fair, you could have just walked around there or whatever.
I did it once, and now I just no chance.
Yeah, I had more trouble on my second try. Ah, bollocks! It's one of those horse jump points up the top of this.
Right, yeah. So it shows you the horse jump, but doesn't give you a horse.
Yeah. Oh my god, there's a lot of skeletons there.
Oh wow, yeah. Oh shit. Don't die. Get one the down.
Oh shit, one of them's casting spells. I just love spinning the flowers, smash them. I'm so happy they've added flowers into this game. Such a cool, like, it's like now they are 100% medieval game. I also like sort of doing a jump attack from like as high as you can go. It doesn't do more damage, but it feels good.
I've just realised that I can use my power weapon with my shield because the shield doesn't have parry as a thing.
Yeah. It can be quite handy. Yeah, it's quite pretty good. Being able to use your without having to two-hand the weapon.
Yeah, I literally just realised
It can come in handy. Yeah, it saves you a few seconds every now and again. It was the same in Dark Souls 3, I think.
That awkward button swap.
Yeah. It was the same in Dark Souls 3, I think. Some shields let you do that.
Mm. And then parry, I just thought try it then, and then I wasn't doing it. Jump. If two people, if we just put a little cloak on, we might look like a horse with a head.
Oh, what? Really? That's a fucking... Oh, I didn't think that was a helmet. Okay. The old downhill jumping attack feels good. Bandit's curved sword. What the fuck, for real? Is this helmet? I like these masks as well that like raise your stats. I mean, they look ridiculous, but they raise your stats to.
Yeah, they're useful, but
it's a trade-off.
Yeah, it is. I was wearing some which boosts your intelligence and it lets me use some spells, which is kind of cool.
I feel like if you stack loads of this stuff, it will give you access to some really good spells, like if you just wanted to try them, yeah. Right,
So
look, it looks like we can't...
Early on your weapon is I have to put a special hat on to do that. So it gives me 3 extra intelligence points, which I need. But I don't want to put 3 levels into intelligence.
That's quite fun. Yeah, so Holy in this game, that's weird that it uses intelligence, because I feel like Holy would scale with faith rather than intelligence.
Yeah, very good point actually. But that's definitely what it is.
Yeah, I suppose we actually can't get up there then, which is weird.
We can get down. We can go get our revenge on the troll if we go this way.
Oh, yeah. Let's go do that. It's kind of changed into a bit like a deserty sort of terrain now. It's like sort of big sort of
Yeah. Like it's a similar colour.
Yeah.
As
the outback.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's that? It's another one of them bats. Hey, who's this guy? Is this a friend or is this a bat? Oh no, that's one of them. Oh shit. I think these guys are weak to fire because I killed one with like 1 firebomb.
Okay.
Oh my god, is that a big one? Is that? Oh no, it's not a big one. Well, it sort of is, but... I love that sound effect.
Yeah.
It's a really satisfying sound effect, yeah. Bing. There's another one over here. Alert that. Oh shit, the riposte thing was really useful on there. Golden Ruin 9.